Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would go over the brand that started it all for me as far as eyeshadow palette obsession. And the brand I'm talking about is Urban Decay. Now Urban Decay has been around for a while, and being a person who really likes colorful eyeshadows, it was the brand that attracted me the most when I first went into Ulta and started looking around when they opened an Ulta store in my town, because we didn't have that. And so it was just like a wonderland of makeup, and as I walked around the aisles and looked at all the different brands, Urban Decay was the brand that really jumped out at me. So let's get started. I have an extensive Urban Decay collection. I have a million palettes, lipsticks, lip pencils, eyeliners, lip glosses, anything you can possibly imagine. So if you want to see more, we can go through all of that too, because it is by far my biggest collection of any brand that I own. But let's just keep this one to the eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna go over them in no particular order because this is the first time I've thought about doing this and it's totally unorganized. So it kind of, these three boxes behind me is my Urban Decay collection. It looks like the bottom one looks like my lipsticks and my lip glosses, and then we have all kinds of palettes here and here as well. So let's just get into it, and we'll just see how it goes. This one is just kind of winging it, but and if you guys are interested in this, let me know, because I have a large Too Faced eyeshadow collection. I have a large Tarte eyeshadow and makeup collection. Let me know what brands you like, because I'm basically a makeup collector hoarder type, and I'm on a no-buy ever since March, and because I don't need anything, so makeup is the first thing non-essential that I'm cutting out. So I'm not purchasing any new makeup. So this is all going to be, well, I don't think so. Don't hold me to that. Sephora Favorites comes out with a little kit, and I'm down with that for sure. That's the only thing probably that I'm gonna let myself buy. I'm not even, yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. Let's get into it, okay? So, I'm gonna start with the one that started it all for me. And no, it's not the Naked palette, although that is one of my favorites. But the one that I fell in love with first is the Naked On The Run palette. Now, I was out of town and I forgot my mascara. And so I went over to Ulta in the town I was at, and I picked up Naked On The Run, and I absolutely love this. I'm going to try to make this video not an hour long, so I'll try to move along a little bit faster. I know I'm pretty wordy. But anyways, this is a really pretty travel palette. It's thick. And I absolutely loved it because it's an all-in-one. It comes with, you've got down here a blush, well, two blushes. I don't think that's a contour. You've got a highlighter over here. You've got some really pretty basic neutral colors. And then you have a Naked lip gloss. You've got a 24/7 eyeliner pencil. And you've got a Perversion mascara. So I absolutely fell in love with this kit, and this is what started it all with me and Urban Decay. And it's so pretty. And actually I'm wearing all Urban Decay today. So I'm wearing a Perversion mascara, the Elements eyeshadow palette. I'm wearing my birthday highlighter in Sin. I've got a couple of the blushes on. I used one for blush and one for a contour. And I'm wearing an old Revolution lipstick in Rush, which was my signature color for years on my lips. But I absolutely love Naked on the Run, and it's not available anymore. Most of these aren't, but this is kind of just doing something for fun. So, and a lot of these palettes, I have backups on backups. I've been selling a bunch of my collection on eBay, although that's really, nobody's really buying anything on eBay right now because of what's going on. But anyways, I love Urban Decay so much, I have backups of several. So instead of showing you my worn one, I'm going to show you some of my backups. And then, of course, the Urban Decay Naked palette. Now, this is my worn one. You can see that it is well loved. And I absolutely love this palette. I can't believe they discontinued it. I did not buy the Naked Reloaded palette because I looked at it and it's fixing to go on sale maybe tomorrow during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It's going to be on sale. But before the stores closed, I went in and compared it, and it's very similar to Naked Heat. So I didn't feel like I needed it except for that apricot. So I'm not buying. I do not have Reloaded. But here's my backup of my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm so glad that I have it because this is still one of my all-time favorite Naked. I just love it. One of my neutral palettes. My other favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette, and that's another. If y'all want to see my ABH collection, it goes back all the way to the Mario palette. If you want to see that. But yeah, just let me know what brands you like and if you'd be interested in seeing more. Okay, so that's the Naked palette. And then if you watched my video yesterday, you saw my Elements palette depotted, and that's what I'm wearing today. I think I already mentioned that. But here is the Elements, my backup in its original form. This was the Christmas palette from 2018, and it's in this round packaging. It's not too thick, but I depotted it, but I think it's so pretty. I just thought it was a lot of wasted space, but yeah, this blue up here is what I'm wearing on my eyes, and I used this shade here for a transition, and then I put some of the white. The white was really kind of chunky, a lot of fallout there, but I tried to use it for my brow bone. But it's just a really pretty palette with the greens and the blues, and I absolutely love the Elements palette. And that is from Christmas 2018. They didn't really do, that I can remember, or maybe it was the Reloaded palette. Did that just come out at Christmas? I think it was older than that, but anyways. Okay, so next, and again, and this is in no particular order. Now, this is a really old palette. This is the Urban Decay Ammo palette that it came in the little box with a little bit of the primer potion. And the primer potion is okay. I prefer, when I use it, usually I use concealer or whatever's left on my sponge as a eyeshadow primer. And even though I have oily lids, I usually don't have problems with my eyeshadow fading. And I prefer Too Faced Shadow Insurance if you're looking for a good primer. But the little Ammo palette, and I've heard that this is a kind of a collector item now with the little skull on it. It was really pretty because it had a little bit of everything. You've got a blue, a real pretty blue, you've got an olive green, you've got a black, you've got a white, you've got transitions. And so the Ammo palette is really nice, and it was just great for your purse because it was just gorgeous. It was small, cardboard packaging, and just the original, I don't know. I don't think there were too many palettes like this back in the day that were great for your purse, and so that is the original Ammo palette. I think I was watching Terror Babies, and she said this was the one that she didn't have. I'm not sure. But anyways, part of my collection. And that's the thing, I've got so much eyeshadow, I can't possibly use it all. So you'll probably notice in a lot of my... Petey, hush! Let me close the window. It's gorgeous and sunny and 73 degrees. There's a beautiful breeze. I'm so blessed to be in Arkansas. Things are amping up around here because we're having a lot of out-of-state people come in. They closed the national parks because 60% of the people were out of state, and so it's, you know, it's fixing to get nuts. But anyways, this is the Urban Decay Spectrum eyeshadow palette, and this is a rainbow palette that they came out with. And I don't know, you know, Urban Decay has really slowed down making the palettes for sure. I mean, they used to crank them out, but not anymore. This protects the logo. It's kind of a gemstone type logo, and it's in a big, there's cutouts on the packaging, and this lifts off the tray with the mirror, and here you have your shades, and it's really pretty. You've got greens, blues, purples, pinks, and then your browns, and no mattes. Well, maybe I don't know. This looks to be like the only matte in the palette, prank. But anyways, a really, really pretty, colorful palette from Urban Decay, and that is the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. So this is kind of a lot of fun just to go down memory lane. I mean, I was just, anything Urban Decay, just about, I was on it. So next we have, this is the Urban Decay Nocturnal palette. Now this is another small palette with darker shades, and this is one of the more recent palettes if I remember correctly. So Nocturnal Shadow Box, and this has got darker shades in it, and well, not really, I thought it did, but another along the lines of the Ammo palette, but you've got that whole top row is neutrals, and then you've got your colorfuls along the bottom, and again you've got a black, and you've got a cream, and you can just do anything with these palettes. And again, it's really good for travel. It's small, but it's not as small as Ammo, but a nice palette there. And then it came with the little brush, which was nice too. So that is the Nocturnal Shadow Box. We were spoiled, weren't we? Weren't we spoiled rotten? Next we have the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. So this was an all matte palette, and with your basic eyeshadows, and I liked it okay. It wasn't my favorite. I thought, you know, it was really kind of boring. But it was all your matte shades, so it pairs good with like that last palette that was all shimmer. So, and again, it comes with a brush. And actually the Urban Decay brushes weren't that bad. I actually did use mine before I got good brushes. And this is a really pretty textured rose gold package, and that is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. Really pretty. I love Urban Decay. I don't know what happened to them. They just kind of... I remember when Urban Decay was everything, and now it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Wendy didn't sell the company. I don't know. This is Urban Decay 20 Vice Reloaded palette, and Vice Limited Reloaded. Really pretty, kind of a purple oil slick packaging. Again, purple is Wendy's favorite color. And I can't remember if this came out for their 20th anniversary with the shades redone or something like that. But again, little foam, and then you've got the really pretty purple gem, and then a purple kind of press closure, and then just some really pretty colors. You got purples, greens, just everything. I can't remember what the deal was for this palette. Let me see if it's, I can't remember if it was a the original 20 Shadows redone, or let me see what it says on the package. I think that's what it was. See what it says. A palette 20 years in the making. This ultra limited edition collection features 20 addictive shades of eyeshadow that span our entire history. From vintage shades that go way back like Gash, Acid Rain, and UVB to must-haves from our current collection, it's all here. We even included a few new shades and several cult favorites from past palettes. Experiment with color, go for a little smoke, or play it neutral. Need to apply on the run. The gorgeous jewel inlaid case comes loaded with a huge mirror and double-ended brush. Okay, so that's what it was, the Vice Limited Reloaded. Really pretty packaging, really pretty box. And the Urban Decay palettes, they weren't crazy priced. I mean, they were really reasonable from what I remember. I can't even remember the last time I bought anything Urban Decay. That's kind of sad. From one of my favorite brands to, I guess that's what happened to them. Maybe that's what everybody else did too. I don't really know. But okay. So next we've got, let's see. Oh, this is the Urban Decay Back Talk palette. I really like this palette. This is a eye and face palette. It was dual-sided. And a lot of people didn't like it, but I really thought it was pretty. It had this kind of wonky removable mirror in the center, and I guess that's what people didn't like. I didn't mind it so much, but it was all really pretty pink tones. I just think it's gorgeous. These are all the pink eyeshadows. This was before like the Naked Cherry. So I just think it's stunning and gorgeous. And then you have 4 blushes on this other side. And I really, really, really like this palette. So that is, it didn't come with a brush, and you know, I guess the way the mirror separates the stuff. And I don't like palettes like this that stack their eyeshadows against each other. You know, and I'm surprised I haven't depotted this. This would be a candidate to be depotted, but I absolutely love the shades. And that is the Urban Decay Back Talk palette. Okay, that was fun. I like that one. All right, next we have, oh, I gotta tell you, this is their perfume. This is the Naked Oil, and I think it's been discontinued. Pretty sure it has, but you can find it on eBay. This is the best summer perfume ever. Oh God, it smells so good. It's a roller, and this is the only form they make it in, but it just smells like heaven. Oh God. It just smells like the beach. And if you're looking for a summer fragrance, get on eBay and find you some Urban Decay Naked. It's so fresh. It's summer in a bottle, and I absolutely love it. And I don't know why they quit making it. It is so yummy. So intoxicating. I carry one of these in my purse, and I probably have 10 backups. That's how crazy I am about that perfume. That is one of my all-time favorite. That and Bobbi Brown Beach are my 2 favorite summer perfumes. Well, and Replica Beach Walk. I like that too. But Bobbi Brown Beach is #1, but that Urban Decay Naked Oil is #2. I absolutely love that. Okay, here we have some of my pencils. Let me, well, we can go over them later. This is an old Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in Rush. This was my signature color for years. It's what I'm wearing today. Absolutely love that. It's just a mauve nude, similar to my Dose of Colors Lazy Daisy shade that I wear all the time. So anyways, yeah, that's what I'm wearing. And then I'm wearing the Perversion mascara today. It's okay. This is just a travel one, but it's lengthening, and you can build it up. It's not very volumizing though. It takes me forever to get it as thick as I want. So I do like Benefit Roller Lash better, but anyway, but I do like it better than the Troublemaker mascara. So if you're thinking about an Urban Decay mascara, pass on Troublemaker. Here's Troublemaker here. Pass on that and get the Perversion mascara. It's better. And if you're thinking about Urban Decay liquid lipsticks, don't. They're horrible. The colors are very, very pretty, but they're so dry, they're so tightening, they're the worst. And I am so shocked that that's what they came up with for a formula. They need to totally redo it. The colors are, it's a terrible, terrible formula. But the lipsticks, and again, here's a newer Vice lipstick. This is in one of my favorite shades. This is 1993, my favorite brown lipstick. But their Urban Decay Vice Bullet lipstick is the best bullet lipstick, and the liquid lipstick is the worst. So they're both ends of the spectrum there. Okay, and then here's the Element palette Depotted. I think I showed you guys that yesterday. So that's the one that I use. And then these are their some of their blushes. And I absolutely love these. I'm wearing these two today. I've got this one on my cheeks, and I was using this one kind of as a contour. But their blushes are really, really good. And we can go over all that. Let's get back into the eyeshadow. So this one I really, really like. This is the Urban Decay Beached palette. And this is a summertime palette. I thought it was so pretty. And it opens kind of funny. You've got a mirror on one end. But here you've got your neutral shades with some gorgeous, gorgeous blues. And I absolutely love that. That is so pretty for summer. I absolutely love it. And yeah, what more can I say? It's beautiful. And that is the Urban Decay. I like the packaging too. You've got the palm trees and stuff. And that is Urban Decay Beached. Another discontinued palette, but I'm sure you can find it online. Okay, now here we have the famous Electric palette. Now the Electric palette has been redone, and the reviews are not good so far, but there's not that many reviews. I forget what they're calling it now, but this is the original neon palette. It is so, so pretty. It's very, very vibrant, and if you have this, it comes with the brush, which has got purple ends on it. Very, very pretty. But there you have it. It is the original Electric palette. Very, very beautiful, top rated, but discontinued palette, unfortunately. And now they've got that the new version of it with, before Ulta closed, I went in the store to look at it just to see, and they had the old lady as a model. They had the young girl, and then they had, I mean, that lady, I don't know, she was like, she looked 70 or something. I don't have any problem with that, but she had so much wrinkles, and she was wearing really, really, really bright, well, because it is a bright palette, but Urban Decay, if you need an older model, I'm available, okay? I'm 56, and that display at Ulta scared me. I was like, and I'm not trying to knock the old lady for being your model, but that would not make me want to buy that palette. I thought it looked really, really bad, and I don't know. I don't like that advertising for the new palette. But that's the Electric palette, and maybe that's bad of me to say that, but I was just really shocked at who they picked, because that would not make me want to buy it, because I thought it looked really clown-like and garish and not good. So anyways, call me. That's bad. Is that bad? I'm not trying to be bad, but I was like, oh my god, that looks terrible. Look at all the lines and wrinkles, and I mean, everybody's got lines and wrinkles and stuff, but damn. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, here's Naked 3. Naked 3 is in the metal packaging, and this is the blush, the pink version of the Naked palette, and I really, really like it. I've used the heck out of this one with all the really pink shades, and the model that they have on this one has Asian skin tones, but I think it's just beautiful, just a beautiful pink palette, and I just absolutely love it. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. And that is Naked 3. And I do like the tin packaging better than the fuzzy packaging, because it doesn't collect, you know, stuff. Okay, next we have, this is the Heavy Metals palette. Now this came out, this was Christmas 2017, I believe. And I really like this palette, but it's a bad, wonky design. It's got, the case is pretty. It's a purple metal, And this slides out, but you got to be really careful not to drop your palette. And so it slides out of its case, and you got the big mirror in the center, and then you have all these gorgeous metallic. It kind of reminds me of the Element shades, but you have all these really pretty neutrals over here, all these metallics, and then you've got all these really pretty colors over here. And I just didn't like the mirror in the middle. It was just kind of like, I mean, what do you do? Put some powder on that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't care for the layout, but the colors are just to die for. And that is the Christmas 2017 Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. So pretty, but just, you know, you can slide this out and drop your palette, and that's it, because it clicks in there, but it's not the I don't know. I didn't like this package. And there's your shades on the back, but metallic eyeshadow palette, very, very pretty, and it had lots of really, really good reviews. So that is Heavy Metals. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, here's one of my Subway tokens that I haven't depotted yet. This is scratch, but anyway, so one survived. All right, let's see what else we got here. This one is the Urban Decay Distortion eyeshadow palette. Now, I think this is the Transformer shades. So let's have a look at it. Really pretty. And there you have it. So you've got all your different shades here, and you're supposed to be able to layer them and then create different looks. Like the topper shades will change the look of the shadow itself. So I forgot I had this, so I haven't tried it, but I do see that some of these shades in here are kind of duochromy. So it looks really interesting. I need to check it out. I forgot I had it. And that's Urban Decay. It's hard to get around to using everything you buy. I mean, because I use my Viseart the most, and my Natasha Denona, and you know, there's just, it's nice to sit down and do this, because I think when all this COVID-19 stuff is over, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more makeup. I'm going to turn into the going over my collection channel, and let's see what else. Okay, now these are backups of Spectrum. Okay, so here's Moon Dust, and I really like the Moon Dust. These are very sheer eyeshadow toppers, and I really like this palette. It's a great, I love those shadows, but I mostly use the singles. But this is the palette, and it's nice to have them all together. I just prefer them over the singles because that way I use them. But this is very, very pretty, and I think people mistake these for eyeshadows. They're not eyeshadows, they are glitter toppers. I mean, you can wear them by themselves, but they're very, very sheer. And negative reviews I've heard about Moon Dust is people didn't understand that they're toppers. They're not shadows. So, but they are stunning. I just absolutely love this green and this orangey pink, and then this blue and this pink. This is just a stunning palette. But just keep in mind, it's not eyeshadow, it's an eyeshadow topper, okay? So use your finger, put it on, and it'll look stunning. Because the only bad reviews I saw is where people were using it as eyeshadow and saying that there wasn't very much pigment. It is, there is pigment. It's very, very sheer to topper. Okay, what's next? Okay, so here is the Urban Decay After Dark palette, and this is the darker shades, I think. Late Night, Anything Goes. So another purple holographic palette, keeping with Wendy's favorite shade. And let's see what this looks like. So pretty. Whew, I'm an Urban Decay junkie. Okay, so here's your outside and then inside. It's very, very pretty. It's kind of like a shaded, I love it. And again, you've got more colorful. Well, it looks like, it's starting to look like the same palette over and over again. Is that just me? I guess I just kept buying every Urban Decay. This looks like Elements, and it looks like Ammo. It looks like every palette I've opened up, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. I just kept buying the same palette 20 times over. Well, I guess that's the thing. I mean, there's no shade that hasn't been done. I like this purple brush. That's clear. Look at that clear purple with black bristles. That's very pretty. I guess that's what I've been doing. I've been buying the same palette over and over again. I guess that we all have. That's I mean, what shade hasn't been done? I guess there aren't any. So what else do we have in here? Here's a little empty palette. These are the little empty 4-well. So if you do want to put your Subway tokens into a palette and keep them that way, this one is, what's this one called? I don't know what it's called. Some of them were empty and some came with one shadow. It just says a customizable 4 spaces awaiting. Okay, so this is a true, well, I've got a couple in there. So here what you can do is the Subway tokens popped out, but not totally depotted. And it looks like I've got Lounge in there. And maybe that's Midnight Cowboy. It might be, because some of those came with a shade. Let me see. Freedom of choice lives in this 4-pan palette. You get 4 spaces for your favorite Urban Decay eyeshadows. Choose from our massive selection of nudes, vibrant hues, and deep dark shades to build your ultimate palette. Then swap them out whenever the mood strikes. Okay, so I guess those are a couple that I bought. But anyways, oh, Nirvana. It's the Nirvana palette. I thought it had a name. There you go. But it's really pretty. It's got a green and kind of a tropical feel to it. But that's if you want to, you know, leave your tokens intact. All right. So Kitten Pink would like this one. Hey girl, how you doing? All right. Let's see what else we got. All right, so that's all for this box as far as palettes go. Let's see what we've got in one of the other ones. Let me just quickly throw some. I don't want anything to hit the floor, so let me just stack these up roughly real quick, just in case one of the cats comes in and decides to go sliding. I don't have Urban Decay all over the floor. All right, that was fun. Oh, they won't all fit. This is going to be a project putting this back together. All right. Well, let's get another box and see what we got. Oh, golly. All right. Next. Let's see what we got. Okay. Here's Naked Cherry. I absolutely love Naked Cherry. Naked Cherry is beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the cherries. I love the shades. I love this plastic. I love everything about this palette. So pretty. I use it a lot. It comes with a translucent pink with white bristles. But look at these. These shades are just every shade of, you know, burgundy and pink, and it's just such a gorgeous. I love it. I love this palette. So pretty. For some reason, I was thinking that they made it smell like cherry, but no, that was the setting spray. But I think that's why I bought so much. I have got so many Too Faced palettes that I've never used, and I think just because they smell good. But Naked Cherry is an absolute. I love it. I love the Naked palettes. I had Naked Vault. The Naked Vault had Naked the original Naked 2, Naked 3, and Naked Smoky, and then the 2 mini Ultimate palettes, and I sold it. So I have got rid of a little bit of my collection, not much. Okay, here's Naked Heat. I absolutely love Naked Heat, and I did hold this up next to, I went to the store and looked at the Reloaded palette because I had every intention on purchasing it to add to my collection because I absolutely love the Naked. But these are all your burnt orange warm shades, but it was so similar to Reloaded that I did not need to buy it. So yeah, so if you have Naked Heat, you don't need Naked Reloaded, but if you don't have it, definitely pick it up during the sale. I highly recommend any Naked palette that draws your fancy because they just have the best mattes and shimmers, light, dark. They're my favorite. If I could only have, and it's so funny because I prefer color, but if I had to pick my favorite Naked Urban Decay palettes, it would be the Naked palettes. Those are my top favorites. And actually, the original Urban Decay Naked is my all-time favorite Urban Decay palette, and that is so funny, don't you think? The original one's my favorite. Okay, so let me see. These are backups. Oh, Born to Run. Oh my gosh, how could I forget Born to Run? This came out, I think it came out right before the Christmas palette. So this was the last regular, I absolutely love Born to Run. I love the packaging. It's got all of the places that you can travel to. It's a great travel palette. It's very, it's got thick, be very, very safe for traveling. And you've got all of the shades that you could ever want. You've got 3 rows. You've got your greens, you got your blues, you got your pinks, and your peaches, your lights, your darks, your black, your white. It's just the best. This is my favorite colorful Urban Decay palette. Of all the colorful palettes, if I could only have one of everything I've showed you, besides my Naked palettes, Naked on the Run would be my favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this palette, and it's great. It's great for travel. It's just, the shadow quality is so good. Oranges, browns, berries, neutrals, peaches, greens, golds, copper, gray. It has everything you need for travel for sure. A complete wardrobe of colors, and just a fantastic Born to Run palette. And I'm pretty sure you can still get this. I hope to God they haven't discontinued Born to Run. That would be a huge mistake, but it wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, you definitely want to pick up Born to Run. Absolutely love that palette. So good. One thing they haven't done is a pastel palette. That would be fun. Okay, so this is all right, these are my regular Naked 3s. My Nakeds. Here's Naked 2. Another amazing Naked palette. This is more along the taupe shades. So Naked 2 comes in the tin package, and it's very, very beautiful, but is more taupey than warm. It's a little bit cooler. Again, you've got your mattes, your lights, your darks, your grays, your golds. It's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful palette of your taupe shades. Absolutely love Naked 2. So pretty. Have they discontinued this yet? I don't know. I think you can still get Naked. It was Naked Smoky. I gotta find my Naked Smoky palette. Here it is. Okay, so Naked Smoky was the discontinued palette, which broke my heart when they discontinued Smoky and the original Naked. Let me hold that up a little bit longer so you can take a look at it. But wow, I wish they hadn't discontinued it. So I bought a couple of them when they were clearing them out on sale. It's got the plastic packaging that I really, really like, and it looks like smoke, and it's very, very pretty. And then you have all of your beautiful gray shades. And I absolutely love this. I love gray eyeshadow. I think it's really sophisticated, and it's great for every day, and it's just such a pretty palette for work, or you know, for that great smoky eye. You can be dramatic, you can be daytime. It's just a great palette, and it breaks my heart that they discontinued smoky, but you know, they could always bring it back if they wanted to. But so pretty, absolutely love it, and it's just gorgeous. So that is the Naked Smoky palette. Whew, we've got a lot of Urban Decay going on here. All right, let's see what else. Okay, here's an oldie. This is Urban Decay Shadow Box. So this is another small palette. This is one of their original palettes, if not, you know, it might have been one of their very first palettes. So it's in a purple cardboard. It's a small palette like Ammo and Nocturnal Shadow Box. It's got a little UD metal logo there, and it just opens up, and you've got all of your very popular shades, and it's great for travel. Cardboard packaging, no brush. It's got the little mirror in it, but you have a lot of shades that like Smog is a classic, and Sin up here is a classic, and then you have Flash down here, the purple. It's just a great palette, and that is the Urban Decay Shadow Box. That's an oldie but goodie. All right, let's see what else we got. Then we've got, did I already show you Nocturnal Shadow Box? It was Nocturnal, was this the, did we already look at this one? Yeah, we did. We already looked at Nocturnal Shadow Box. That's my backup. Okay, then we have, this is the Urban Decay Light Beam, and this was kind of like a summer palette. I never saw this in store. This one, really cool peachy gold shift packaging, and you've got really fun for summer. You've got peach, you've got orange, you've got your brow bone, you've got a gold and a brown, and then you've got a sparkle for the lid, and this is a really pretty summer palette. I love it. And then you've got a little mirror. So that is the Light Beam palette. Absolutely love that. So pretty. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how much Urban Decay I have. Well, I told you it was the one. Okay, just two more and I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't even know. I might even have more palettes in there, but we need to quit. This is the Urban Decay Smoked. So this was before the Smoky palette. This was their Smoked palette. That it came in a really cool zip around case, and it came with a full-size Perversion eyeliner. So, and it came with a primer potion as well. So you got your little primer potion in there, and it was so cool because it came in the little zip around case, and you open it up, and there's your full-size 24/7 pencil. So that's a $21 value right there, and it's in Perversion, so it's in the best black they make. And you have all of your smoky gray. So this was the Smoky palette before the Smoky palette, but really pretty. You've got a darker green, a darker blue, a berry brown, and then up top you've got your again your brow bone, your transitional, and you've got your black. You can always count on Urban Decay for being a very complete palette as far as being one and done. And the Smoked palette came with a little shadow book too. It was a really good value. So you have your little lookbook, and it would tell you how to do all your looks. So it was really a great value with the primer potion, the shadow, zip case, and the Perversion eyeliner. So, okay. Okay, now this one is, oh, okay, we already did ammo. That might be it. Let's see, this is blushes and backups and more stuff, more Urban Decay. Maybe that's the end of the palettes. Let me just double check in here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's it for this one. My name's Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave me a message. If you want to see more, let me know what your brand is. We can talk about it. If you want to see the rest of my Urban Decay collection with the pencils and the lipsticks, the lip glosses, the blushes, the powders, everything else I got, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, y'all. Have a great week. Bye.